From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs, taking on the New York Jets. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Hall ought to give up the middle. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
The safety position continues to evolve into a bigger role in run defense than in the past. They certainly love to have him drop down and get aggressive in bringing ball carriers down behind the line of scrimmage. Not many bigger stops than that one right there.
The first down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with 2nd and very long. Now Rodgers. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. This defense for the Chiefs, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Rodgers changing the play, it appears. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Check 30. Hey, check 26. Zoom.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Back north. Flip again.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he's flushed out right. And that one off the mark. A little late with the throw.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Hardman on the return. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
At their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They run with the second-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. You talk about this Jets defense. They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. Couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
2 yards on the field. It's 2nd and 8.
On Sunday. 15.
Now here's Mahomes. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1 play from stalling out.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. A lot of energy in this building tonight, but the opening drive produces 3, maybe quiets them just a bit, at least momentarily.
Just a little, right? That's all you're asking for, right? Things just getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum totally here, but at the same time, they like what they've done here in the early going.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
A run now with a tight end throw. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now Rodgers going to shift him around. And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll run with Hall. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. The Jets at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Got his man. It's Bo Melton. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 30. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Chiefs 3, Jets nothing.
Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Bo Melton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Kansas City.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Attack! Hey, ribble it! Marshall!
They go play fake. Mahomes. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, it took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This is part of why this guy's got multiple MVPs on the mantle. We're used to seeing him make the impossible throws, but here Mahomes knows he's got nothing, so wisely just gets rid of it.
The Chiefs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a 1st down. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 7.
Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play. In motion, the tight end. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
First down. First down. 10 yards to go.
Over.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. There's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give to Hall up the middle. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Now receiver in motion left. They'll go again with Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead. Zerline good with a PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go and try and put some...
Travis Kelce! Mahomes fighting his tight end Kelce for a big one. 56 yards. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Pacheco will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10.
14. Chiefs 10. Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
26. Hey, 88.
Here's Rodgers. That is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Rodgers wants to change the look. They'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Got a man, that's Lazard. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. 1 second, all that remains. Flushed out right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out, continue to throw the ball effectively.
And Hardman's going to pick up a Chiefs first down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. So the completion good for 6 yards. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. That is caught. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line.
First down, Kansas City.
Godwin, the motion man. It looks like they'll move things around here. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 34-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 21. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. It's Chuck Clark picking it up. Take over here at their own 14-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the 2nd half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. He's able to find Melton. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Rodgers changing the play, it appears. Rodgers throwing on first down. Another catch from Melton. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run because we envision them in offenses, catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And the Chiefs are going to get him. That's George Karlaftis who fought his way through the line to bury him. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. This is Fant on the short completion. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Hey, take 26. Jump out. Back north. Teammate.
Out of the gun, they run it home. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
An audible here to get a new look. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Attack. Hey, 43, 15. Hey, yo, go. Right side. I don't need to. Right side.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, 43. Right side.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Easy.
Mahomes now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A handoff now for Pacheco. Tackled by Ashton Davis up from the secondary. And they're going to speed things up here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
15. Yellow. 43.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this one incomplete. I couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Shotgun shotgun snap to Mahomes. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 19.
And the first down, Chiefs.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs have taken a fourth-quarter lead. A late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect the lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day one of camp, and it came back to bite them right there.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 17-14.
Jets, 14. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a lot of running room there. Not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Now Rodgers going to shift him around. This pass complete to Melton. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Here comes second down. Now they'll audible to something else.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Get at 300. Get at 300.
Following the penalty, Montgomery. There he goes, right side. And he'll get this all the way down to the... Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Rodgers throwing quickly to the flat. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Here we go, 1st and goal.
That's another Jets. First down.
Over.
At the 7-yard line.
Hey, 626. Line left. Hey, flex.
They'll run with Montgomery. And he stopped immediately there. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
630.
They try again with Montgomery. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
Third down and goal coming up here.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Flip again.
They'll try to run with Hall.
Interesting decision here because I think you've got to kick it and tie this game. If it's the 2nd quarter, maybe then you go for it. But here in the 4th, you can't come away with nothing.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
Right now, you got 58.
They get this out quickly to the left side. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Chiefs are likely going to win the football game.
Yellow.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for Kansas City, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Go!